This kind of paints a bad picture for hunters everywhere.
Well, I mean, that wasn't hunting. I don't know what were those guys? What are they doing? I don't get it. I'm still confused.
Have you never heard of the show before today?
What show?
Hank Sturgess and the Paranormal Hunters?
Okay. I guess I don't get that channel.
We're truly blessed.
We're doing the Lord's work.
This ain't biblical.
And we're paranormal hunters.
Okay, so could you just introduce yourself to the camera real quick?
Well, I'm Hank Sturgess. I'm somewhat of an officer of the law. I've been a ghost hunter for quite a while now. It's just recently that Cleetus Sturgess, my nephew, taught me into putting this thing on YouTube, because he's got a friend or something that does YouTube videos or something. But I said, okay, Cleet, that's what we'll do if you want to. But the main reason I'm doing paranormal research is for the Lord.
So why don't you introduce yourself to the audience?
I'm Cleetus Sturgess. I know a lot about equipment and electronics, so that was one aspect that I knew I could bring joining him, because I didn't know other than that what I'd bring to the table. But that's what I'm gonna do, is I just figure I'll shadow him and I'll learn about what he's doing when he's out doing his ghost huntings.
So it sounds to me, from what I got from him, it sounded like you haven't really experienced any kind of paranormal activity yet.
I really haven't. I haven't really seen much yet. I've only heard stories explained through Hank, like he cast a demon out of a horse.
And we walked in that barn, and I swear that horse's eyes were bright red, and he was trying to kick and kill anything he could touch. So I went to the faucet out back, and I filled up just an empty dog can full of water, and I asked my brother, I said, Pastor Buck, bless this water, and I'm going to anoint this horse, because I've got a feeling that there's a demon inside this horse. And that happens. I don't know if you people out there understand that, but
The animals get possessed.
animals get, well, it's there in your Bible. Didn't Jesus cast a bunch of demons out of a man, and they went into some pigs and they ran over a cliff? So yeah, animals can be possessed. A lot of animals that people say have rabies, I'm of the opinion that they're demonically possessed. And what they do is they just shoot them and throw them in a pile, and they never do blood tests, do a toxic chemical test on them. So yeah, once I laid hand on that horse's head, and me and Pastor Buck started praying over the horse, I felt like some dark presence just lifting off the horse and going out the barn, and they didn't have any problems with it after that. Calvin, Cleetus, what we got here is Cleetus's first investigation. And what we're going to be investigating tonight is an Indian burial ground that's right over to the right of that clump of trees. This is a very remote area. There's probably not a house within 8 or 10 miles from the spot we're sitting at right now, Cleetus. So if we run into any trouble, we're going to be on our own. So we got to be ready for any circumstance that arise, okay?
Well, I first got involved with Hank Sturgess. I replied to a post on Craigslist
and I kind of figured, like, I like doing the filming thing, you know, why not do this guy's thing? Maybe I get famous, maybe not, but what was I gonna do otherwise? Watch cartoons all day.
Bless Calvin while he's filming us out there in the field. It's real important, guys.
Yeah.
Alrighty, let's roll.
Are you filming us, Cal?
Yeah.
Right now we're just getting ready. I'm setting up the pulse indicator. Sorry, I'm setting up the pulse indicator. This allows us to know, see if there's any signals coming through. The light will turn off if there is.
And what I'm doing, I got some incense here.
Is the light on my head, Hank? Is it turned on? Oh.
I'm purifying both of us with this sweet smelling incense. And that's going to be a good smell to the spirits. Hopefully that'll help them able to contact us. Now I do know a little Indian, so I'm going to say a few words and just try to kind of get the feeling going, okay? Ya te he taka akate tutanka wa este wahanahi. I want us to do an Indian dance. We're going to circle around that light, and I'm going to sing a little Indian song, and I want you to put your heart into it, and we're going to see what we can come up with.
All right.
All righty.
All right.
You ready? Hi, kishti,
Is there any spirits that are among us while we stand on this burial ground tonight?
I don't know if you spirits know who I am, but I'm Hank Sturgess, and I've made this my life, and I'm not here to disrespect you. I'm here to contact you so we can understand what life after death is. If you could please make a noise, make a sound. That's all we're asking. Wait a minute, you hear that?
Yeah.
Listen.
Hey, what's that? Cal, what's that?
Cleetus?
Cal, you back there?
Yeah.
I think we just got yelled at. Somebody just yelled at us to get off the property. Well, we had private property on an Indian burial ground. That's no good.
We're on an investigation now up in the country, up in the hills, and as you can see behind us, it's a beautiful location. It's a beautiful house. A man and his son bought this, and they were going to turn it into a bed and breakfast, Cleetus. But it seems like there was so much paranormal activity going on in there that they moved to California, and this place is up for sale now, and we've given permission to do an investigation on it. So, Cleetus, you ready for this one? Because it gets pretty hairy.
I'm ready. Yes, I am.
We're waiting for the son right now. He's flying here from California, and he'll be here any minute. So I want you to look at that and tell me that that wouldn't be the perfect residence for Stephen King or Lynn Kuntz, the writer who makes the book.
Isn't that Dean Koontz?
It's Dean Kuntz, and this would be the perfect spot for them. We're truly blessed.
We're doing the Lord's work.
This ain't biblical.
And we're paranormal hunters. Alright. It's about 9 o'clock right now, and the son that owns the house has actually just showed up. And we've been waiting for him, and thank God he finally got here, because we've been here for about an hour and a half. But that's
I'd like
fine.
to stomp a mud hole in his ass is what I'd like to do.
Yeah, well,
Good evening, gentlemen.
there he
How you
is.
doing?
Doing all right.
Hank Sturgess, Paranormal Hunter.
Hank Sturgess. How
you doing?
Doing okay.
Cleetus, or you can call me Cleet. And
Cleet?
this is
All right, cameras.
this is Cal.
Hey.
Do I need to sign any waivers for this? Or-
No, we'll do all the waving if we need to inside.
Okay.
Actually, also, this is Aaron, too. This is Cal's partner. He's going to be joining us for the investigation. I thought some of the members in the audience should know that.
Okay. Yeah, in this particular room, actually, one of my father's biggest complaints was, as this is the top of the house, there should be the most heat. But even with the fireplace right here, it's actually the coldest area in the entire house, thermal-wise. So,
Well, it could also be paranormal too. I mean, we don't know that.
I'm not sure.
That's
about
why your
paranormal.
father called me up here.
I don't
And
know
that's
if it's
what.
paranormal.
So,
Hey, Hank,
yeah, Cletus,
is it, where should I be setting up my gear?
why don't you bring it all up here? Let's get the best bang for our buck up here, because he's saying this is one of the
No.
most haunted spots in the house. You're not gonna sit there and watch us all this time, are you? You wanna be in our circle?
I'm a little concerned, but I'd let you do your thing.
All right, well, you can come join the circle if you want to.
Okay.
I don't think he likes us very
I know he doesn't like this, and I'd like to still stomp a mud hole in his ass.
What was that, Hank?
No, we're just getting ready to start her up right now, lights out, so you might want to be somewhere where it's not too scary for you.
All right, so what, Hank, is this lights out thing you were talking about?
Well, you're new at this game, Aaron, so I'm gonna fill you in on the procedures. Cleetus is setting up our electronic equipment, okay? After that's done, we have a lights out. And that's mean we actually sit down and try to commune with the spirits. For any
Okay.
kind of activity that's going on here. But after
Yeah.
lights out, it's going to be so dark you not even be able to see your face in front of your hand. Okay?
All right.
So that's the whole procedure. You'll learn a lot while we're doing this. You're going to learn the difference between demonic activity, wind blowing on the shingles, spiritual apparitions moving through the house. It's just something that I know.
Okay.
I cast a demon out of a horse once. We're in the circle right now. And this is after lights. This is when we got lights out. And what we want to do is try to contact the spiritual forces that ran Jeremy and his father off.
Jeffrey. I didn't say anything about getting run off.
So what I'm going to try to do is contact these spiritual forces and try to figure out what's going on here. Because that's my job. I'm Hank Sturgess, paranormal hunter. Are there any spiritual forces in this residence right now that would like to contact us? If there is, it's simple. Just make a noise, knock on something, move something, touch one of us. Just let us know you're here. Did you not want this place turned into a, what was it going to be?
It's gonna be an inn.
Did
Like a bed and breakfast?
bed and breakfast. Did you want this building turned into a bed and breakfast? And if you didn't, is that why you scared Jeffrey and his dad out of here? They do YouTube in Spanish for the Mexican people.
I heard that right there.
Did you hear it?
Yeah. There's a slap.
For real?
Yeah, I heard that
It was down
too,
there.
actually.
It was like a snap.
Whoa. Did you hear that? Did you hear it, Cal?
Yeah.
I heard that.
You hear it?
Definitely heard that too.
I heard that. I really
So now you
did.
believe.
No, I'm saying that something
Cleetus,
fell over.
I want you and
Something.
Cal to go back in that back room where we heard that noise, and I want you to do an investigation. We're
got
going to
it.
stay here, and we're going to keep talking. We're going to figure this out. Keep trying to make contact. That's the important thing. Hey.
That chandelier's moving. It's just moving. That's kind of weird.
Hey, Hank, there's a chandelier up here that's moving. It's just moving all on its own. Come look at it. I'm not. It's still moving though. There's no way it could be moving. There's no wind in here whatsoever. Look at that. It's just moving. Look at it. Look at it. It's just
All right,
moving.
Cleetus, just relax.
No, that's freaky.
Whoa. Cal, did anybody touch that?
No.
It's just moving all on its own.
Okay. Just relax.
Are you still being a skeptic, Jeff? Do you not see this chandelier moving?
Just keeping my light on it in case it does something like
Are you trying to contact Cleetus through moving the doodads on
It was right after I said that.
right after you said that. So it's trying to communicate with you through the chandelier. We're in the midst of evil.
Look, it's still just dangling a little bit.
Cleetus, what you need to do right now is settle down. Because you're getting real antsy.
I should call my lawyer.
Well, we don't need any lawyers. What we need is to find the power to fight this entity. It is still moving. Who is that, Cleetus? Well, California candy ass went back to California with his daddy. And he locked us out, so we can't finish our investigation. I think we're going to have to wrap it up, but I do think that we've got a lot of good material from inside the house that tells me without a question that there is some type of spiritual or demonic activity going on in there.
Oh, yeah. Totally. Damn right there's some spiritual activity, of course.
So I think that wraps it up for this one. And I want you to be looking for the next one because we ain't quitting and we ain't giving up because we're doing work for the Lord.
Lord, yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
Hello, folks. I'm Hank Sturgess from Paranormal Hunters, and this is Steve Latham. And I'm going to ask him a few questions. Mainly, my first question is, how did you hear about us?
A woman who lost her dog told me about you. I guess she called you up and you tracked her down. She's a friend of the family. And she told me that you were a animal control officer, but also
Well,
you
I'm
must
an
have
officer.
mentioned.
I'm an officer of the city. I meet a lot of people through my job. Wanted to be a policeman all my life, but due to an injury, I decided I'd do the next best thing and become an animal control officer.
I'm really interested in the supernatural and the paranormal. I'm not 100% sure I'm a believer, but I'm very interested and I kind of want it to be real at least. I've read into a lot of the occult and stuff like that and researched different spiritual beliefs. Actually, my great-grandmother was into Germanic paganism, and she gave me this, which I always wear. It's a Mjolnir pendant. It's supposed to ward away evil spirits and stuff like that, so...
Whoa, that's interesting.
I kind of grew up around that a little bit, which is a little weird. But, so I guess I kind of... I'm not closed off to the notion. I'm very interested in it, but I just don't know about it. I know about the mythical stuff like, Loch Ness Monster and Bigfoot and all that stuff.
Well, you've named two of my favorite subjects, or two of them. They both exist. Bigfoot exists. Loch Ness Monster will be found anytime, I'm sure. But yeah, I'm glad you're coming with us. You're kind of like an intern. I know you're an educated man, but
thank you.
You can throw all that out the window when you come out here with me and Cleetus, because we're going to run into some things that you're not ready for.
Okay.
And you're liable to shit your britches, because the first time some of my boys went out, they were screaming mama before we even finished.
I think that'd be great. That'd be...
You could bring your talisman too. I mean, that's...
I think, I would have nothing happier than if I were to see something that really give me a good article to write about.
So are you married? Do you have a family?
No. No, sir.
All right. But you like girls though, right?
Yes.
We're truly blessed.
We're doing the Lord's work.
This ain't biblical.
And we're paranormal hunters. We've been called because this little girl's apparently been witnessing some sort of haunting or something.
Just some paranormal activity.
Okay.
Let's call it that. I'm not going to lie to you folks. This could get hairy. But we're not going to find out until we get in there. So let's saddle up.
Alright. Cal, Steve, you guys ready for this?
Sure.
Alright.
You ready, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
How you doing?
Hey guys.
I'm Hank Sturgess.
Nice to meet you. Come on in. Jim.
Hank Sturgess. How you doing? What's your name?
Hi, Cleet.
Nice to meet you.
Pretty name.
Thank you.
Cleetus, we rolling?
Yeah, I think we're good. Hank, hold on. Let me just make sure here. Yeah, that's good. You guys rolling?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Alright, folks, so kind of fill me in on what's going on here. I'm kind of in the dark here as far as what's been happening.
Okay. Basically, wanted to give you guys a call here. My daughter said she saw something the other night with her doll. We think that she may have just had a bad dream and
well, I kind of doubt
this
that.
And
I kind of doubt that for many reasons, but the main reason is that as soon as I walked through that front door, I felt negative energy. I'm not going to lie to you. I walked in and I felt... And did you, Cleetus?
No, I just... The minute I sniffed the atmosphere, I could tell something was present.
Let me get this right. She must have jumped down and started running towards the closet, and you're saying she turned her head and looked at you?
You sure you haven't been watching any kind of, horror movies or anything of that sort before this happened?
yeah, we don't let her watch too much of that. You
Okay.
know, just kind of what she sees, just on regular TV,
Wow.
but nothing.
Okay.
Nothing too bad.
When we get the whole crew together in here, we're going to do a session where I'm actually going to try to see what's going on with this doll and, make it better.
Is there anything you need from us at all?
No, I would like for you guys, if you could, to leave us alone for a couple hours. Maybe
Okay.
go to a movie or something. Or...
Yeah, maybe just a few hours so we can kind of spend some time with the doll, getting it set up, and kind of keep a close eye on it.
Okay, guys.
Folks, don't worry about nothing, man. We're going to take care of everything. I'm sure there's nothing going on.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for the crew, and you know, I appreciate what you guys do, and help yourself to the house, and.
All righty. Well, we'll take care of the rest.
Awesome. We'll see you guys soon.
Like I say, I'm sure there's nothing going on, but we'll check it out.
I'm sure there's nothing going on.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
You take her in.
All right. We'll see you later.
This house is filled to the brim with demonic activity. We got our work cut out for us, fellas. Let's do it. So, I'm going to speak to you now, mano y mano. Not Spanish, Jorge. If you're willing to talk to me, I might be able to cut a deal with you. I might just ask you to leave. I might just say, hey, jump on out of that little girl's doll and hit the road and we won't go any further. But if it comes down to us getting down and dirty, I guarantee you, me and Cleetus are going to be on you like a chicken on a June bug. And you ain't going to like it, is Cleetus?
Hell no, Hank. She ain't gonna like it one bit.
So, you got a few options. You can leave right now, because you're in that cage. I got you in that cage for one reason. That's to protect my crew from all the evil you might try to throw at us. So, what's it gonna be? You gonna talk to old Uncle Hank? Or are we gonna get dirty? Let me tell you something. I've been around the world 3 times, shook hands with everybody twice. And I've seen everything but a white blackbird. And I've seen 100 strutting peacock demons fall and fall hard. Right, Cleetus?
Yeah, hell yeah.
So what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Me and you, toe to toe if you'd like. But what I want to ask you to do now, I didn't know they had a dog, Clee. Steve, have you been in the restroom or something? We're filming out here. Come on in.
Steve, the doll hasn't moved for a good 30 minutes.
Really?
We haven't missed much.
Can't believe it.
But we're just getting down to the nitty gritty right now, Steve. Come here, come around here. I want to ask Steve to do something. Talk to that doll for a minute. Say something.
Hi, doll.
Well, you're talking to the entity inside the doll.
What's up, Satan? How's that doll treating you?
You're kind of making a mockery of this, Steve. Just,
Mr. Comedian.
I'm not. I'm sorry.
just saying.
I'm treating this situation right now exactly as seriously as I'm capable of treating it.
Cleetus, push it a little bit.
I don't know, Uncle Hank. I mean, I've been talking to this thing.
Push it, Cleetus.
All right. Listen here, you demonic cunt, whore, red-headed piece of plastic shit. I know there's something inside of you that Satan's possessed, and all powers of good and God and me and Hank just come out of your plastic shell. I could see through you.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Whoa! Now, what do you think about that, Steve?
Hank, what do we do?
I tell you what we do. We're gonna burn the bitch. Bring it on
Steve,
out.
if you just want to set that down right there. All that's the belongings that we think might be possessed. So we put them all into a bag. Anything that looks of suspicious activity, I think we're gonna burn, right, Hank?
We're gonna burn it all.
We're setting this up. I don't know how this came off. This thing is kind of hard to deal with.
Let me please.
Okay. I just don't want to touch it because I thought it might be hot. Okay, I guess now that I think about it.
All right. Let's put that right there, and I'm going to go ahead and put this up here.
Is that those people's log? Did you just find this log here?
Make yourself at home. What about that? Don't you understand?
All right. Plus, we're helping these people out, Steve.
We're doing the Lord's work, Steve.
Yeah.
No, we do this because we're doing the Lord's work.
Okay, but like if I got hired to come over and paint somebody's house and I broke all their windows, I would probably be sued and I would lose my license. But you guys probably don't have licenses to burn demons.
Well, you don't need a license to burn a demon. Who made that
But it's
something
pretty
you get a
important,
license for?
Right? So maybe you would think if it was important, there'd be any kind of oversight.
Once they see how demonic the
Like,
doll
does the
was.
Pope even know that you guys are out here burning dolls or something?
Lord.
The Pope.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. The Pope, if I could, please.
Sorry.
The Pope sits in his ivory chair.
What's the Pope's name?
Pope, that's what everybody calls it.
Yeah, the Pope second, the Pope first.
The Pope sits in his ivory chair in his beautiful mansion. He doesn't get his hands dirty, but people like me and Cleetus are out there on the streets, on the town, casting out demons in the Lord's name.
You know what? This is fine. I can write about this. This is fine.
Yeah.
Our daughter's doll?
Go ahead and leave it up, Cleet.
Okay.
We had to burn the doll. It had a demon in it. And to make sure that something like that's taken care of, we burn it. Because the demon's not going to stay on the doll.
That was a $600 collectible doll. You're telling me you just burned the doll because there's a demon in it?
Well, you can see right there, it's pretty crispy.
It was pretty obvious. It actually moved inside of the cage that we put it in. We had it. Well, we had it inside of a dog kennel, and it well, how did you explain it?
Well, you had a dog kennel in the garage, and we set it up because I didn't want that thing getting out, hurting my crew.
You burned the doll because it...
Well, how else would you expect me to get rid of that demon in there? Because if I would have waited any longer, you two could be sitting up in bed one night and dreaming sweet dreams. All of a sudden, that little demon doll comes in there and starts slashing your throat. And that's not what we want. That's not what Cleetus
Yeah, I mean,
wants.
that's the most extreme case of something like that ever happening, but he's right. It could get out and potentially harm you and your
Do you
family.
think to come and ask us for our permission before you burn our daughter's doll?
I don't need somebody's permission,
Yes,
man.
you do. That's
Not
how
when we're doing the Lord's work.
You're kidding me, right? You come into
Your
our
wife
house...
is acting kind of crazy.
You guys
sir.
are acting crazy by
Your
burning
wife
our
is
stuff.
acting kind of crazy. You know it.
You
and
know,
you've been probably
you guys are in the wrong. You know it. You should not have done this without even asking permission.
Pack up your equipment. Cal, let's get it going.
I have an uncle that's a lawyer.
We'll be in touch.
Go ahead,
For sure.
Steve. Steve, let's go on.
I want a copy of this video,
$600
too.
ready.
I want a copy of this video.
We've got all this, we've got all this footage. This has the makings of, you never know what's going to be like a, huge documentary.
Yeah.
We've got all this footage. We may as well do something with it. And I feel like it's not like he's not just asking for it. In a way, it seems like it'd almost be doing him a favor. It'd be giving him exposure. Everybody wins.
It'd be like that guy that went out into the jungle and observed those gorillas or whatever for a while.
Jane Austen.
Yeah, that guy. Oh, is it a chick?
Well, that's not really who it was. Jane Austen's an author, but yeah.
Oh.
Jane Goodall.
Oh, okay. But it's still a lady?
Yeah, it's still a lady.
Okay. Well, the lady, she didn't just observe the gorillas and then not talk about it. That would have been a waste of the gorillas.
It would have been a waste
And
of the
this
gorillas.
would be a waste of that. So we should tell everybody. And maybe we will see a ghost or something.
I think we deserve it.
Something.
We're doing the work. We're just going to present the situations as they happened. And I think that really we would be dishonest to edit this footage in a way that didn't make them look like idiots. Are we rolling? Good morning. I'm with Cal. We're heading out towards Carson, Washington, which is pretty exciting. There's been a reported Sasquatch sighting out there, which is really great. Carson, Washington actually every year has a pretty good number of Sasquatch sightings. And this is the time of year when they usually start to come out. So if there's anything, there's a pretty good chance we could actually have a legitimate sighting on our hands. Hank called me, and he's got at least one witness who will talk to us that he has gotten a hold of. It's a Native American, which is really exciting. Maybe they'll have some insight into this that'll be rewarding or valuable. And I feel like if there was ever a chance this could work out, this is maybe the investigation. So pretty excited about that, and we'll see what happens.
Hey folks, just got here at the site to meet up with the Native American man that Hank's been talking about. His name, Geronimo, apparently has just seen a Sasquatch, so we're come here to kind of check things out. Hank's gonna interview him. Scene 1, interview with Geronimo, take 4.
How you doing, folks? I'm Hank Sturgess, and this is my Paranormal Hunters. We're here with a gentleman that has called me previously, stating that he saw something that, to me, resembles a Sasquatch. So, Geronimo, in your own words, could you just tell me what you saw that day?
Well, Hank, me and my crew were getting done wrapping up our site, getting ready to go home. Looked over to the right, saw a big, hairy creature getting into the porta potty.
Now, did it have to duck down to get inside?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are there any females on your work crew?
Yeah, one.
Okay. That tells me something. It tells me that this female might have been in her menstrual cycle, which would be like a dinner bell to a Sasquatch.
Or like she's on her period or something like that, right?
They're pretty much the same, Cleetus, if you think about it.
Yeah, okay.
So that's a possibility. I also know that Native Americans like yourself have seen Sasquatch for hundreds of years.
We should probably redo this, just in the interest of avoiding confusion, because you're not Native American, you're Latino.
No, I'm Mexican, fool.
What's the difference anyways, and why does this even matter
Well,
about
is
catching a Bigfoot?
A lot of difference culturally.
So you think every brown person's got to be Native American?
I don't think that.
Well,
that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to say we just prefaced this by saying he was Native American.
Steve, he
so
wasn't offended until you popped in and started running your mouth.
You know what? I think
Never
I know
mind.
what
That's-
Steve was
I'm
trying
sorry.
to say, though. I get it. I get it. You just making sure people know.
I was getting pretty nervous about the whole interview thing. Like, I'm right there, and I just didn't want to get punched or get in the middle of a punching from this Mexican dude. I think he was Mexican. Like, he's not Indian, pretty sure.
Well, I'm not even making sure
okay.
people know, but we don't want to say one thing and have it not be, because that's racist.
We're just trying to do an investigation.
We're really not racist. We're just...
Of course not.
The thing about this is maybe the most frustrating to me is that even though Hank is very obviously a fool, he somehow sweeps up other people into his just whirlwind of chaos. And we get out there, we interview this guy that I've been told is a Native American over the phone, like, very clearly. We get there and he is not a Native American. I'm just trying to clarify that for the show, and this guy gets enraged with me, but throughout the entire day, Hank never gets his name right once and cannot seem to keep the information straight, and this guy doesn't have any problem with Hank whatsoever. It's like Hank is being very racially insensitive the entire day, and I get chewed out.
Well, regardless of his ethnicity, the true story here is his sightings of a Sasquatch. Okay? So, if Geronimo tells me, Geraldo tells me that he saw Bigfoot, then I believe him 100%, because there have been sightings in this area before. About 5 miles up the road, there was a zoo back in the 1930s where there was a big storm and some Sioux animals got loose. And there was chimpanzees, there was some gorillas, zebras, and other animals. And I'm thinking what we might have is maybe these escaped gorillas bred with the existing Sasquatches, and we got some hybrid Bigfoots out there.
You think werewolves would be involved at all, Hank?
I'm not going to discount it. We can't discount anything. We're truly blessed.
We're doing the Lord's work.
This ain't biblical.
And we're paranormal hunters.
Hi, I'm Hank Sturgess, and we're in Carson today. We're in the old Indian trailhead. Leads up about 8 miles to a location that I think we're going to find some activity. I got Cal with us. He's going to do some investigating with us today, mainly because he had his camera stolen. So he's going to be doing some of the grunt work. You know Cleetus. This is Steve. He's excited to be here with us today. And mainly what we're going up to do is do a little research. I'm dependent on my years of experience, and these boys here, they know what they're doing. We're looking for a creature that has supposedly been in this area for thousands of years. Now, I'm not even going to name him for. I'm going to let you guess who we're looking for. But he's a big fella and he's hairy. So this ought to be an exciting adventure. So what we're going to do now is saddle up. And I happen to be packing today. It's my own animal control pistol that I use down at the station. And I think we're just about ready to saddle up, Cleet. You with us?
Yeah. I think I'm ready. I think we're all ready here.
Well, let's saddle up, boys, and head down the trail.
All right. Yeah.
Well, what we got here is these candy-roos are eating some berries. I thought I'd let them stop. This ain't no Tupperware party, boys. You can eat your berries for a while, but we got to get up the trail.
Well, it's rare that you find blackberries out in the wild just like this.
No, it's not, Cleetus. That's where blackberries grow, out in the wild.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
Let's saddle up.
They're blackberries. What do you think kind of berries grow?
Cleetus, they taste like blackberries?
They taste like, well, they kind of, I don't know, they taste sour, but they're good.
Yeah, if they were, they weren't ripe, that's for sure.
Steve, you gonna have a bad attitude all day?
Hope not.
I want you to get into this. I want to actually show you that there's things out there we can't understand.
Hank, all these thorns keep sticking into me.
You got a flannel shirt on, Cleet. This doesn't usually grow in this particular area up here in Carson. this could be a food source for what we're looking for today. What do you think, Steve?
It smells like lavender.
That one was sweet.
All right, guys, let's saddle up. Let's go.
How much further we got?
We're not
Hank?
having a picnic, Cleetus. We got about 5 miles to go. We've only been.
We got about 8 miles to go.
Well, according to my, what is this, Cleetus?
That's a Garmin GPS unit. You haven't even been using it, Hank.
It don't matter. I've been up here before and I know what's going on.
No.
Oh, nobody's been up here.
There are bears.
I don't know what to tell you.
Here, take my hand.
Damn vine.
You okay, Hank?
I'm all right, please.
Sorry. Move what out there? Oh.
Dude, it's got me running my damn show.
Sorry, Hank.
So we've had a couple injuries so far just with shovels. And somebody has a gun. Same person that's drinking. We're getting farther and farther away from cell phone service and anywhere where we could ever be found again, so.
Got a thorn in my freaking hand.
Please, man up. Shit.
Well, it's kind of hard.
Hold it. Listen.
Blackberries all over the place.
For some bright morning when this life is over,
I don't know how long we've been walking. It's not 8 miles. We've been walking for a while, but we're not.
Steve, I said. Get that camera up here. I'm getting ready to. I ain't gonna lie to you, fellas. When I came up here, I heard something run off in the brush. I'm not saying it's what we're looking for. You can set those down for a minute, Cal.
They're kind of tangled around my wrist.
I ain't gonna say it's what we came up here looking for, Steve, but I have a sense of things, and I feel like we're on the right track.
This is a good time. Just kind of hiking, being a part of nature. This is the kind of thing that I just love to do. Everybody just seems like, for the most part, you know, that they're in a good mood. I mean, sometimes things get a little rough when you're hiking out in the woods. There's bugs and there's blackberries and our blackberry bushes, you know, with the thorns that kind of poke on your skin. And I just think it's what makes doing anything worthwhile, you know. It ain't always gonna be candy and grapes, you know, along the way. So it's just one of those things that you just do because you love it.
We need to find a campsite, okay? So that's what I want you guys to do right now. Start looking for somewhere to camp. So we set up our base of operations. BOO. We call it Boo in the ghost world. Base of operation, Boo.
Ooh, I like that.
You like
Boo.
it?
B-O-O.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That is smart.
All right.
That is a good.
Let's back up. Keep her down.
All right.
Look at this clearing.
This looks cool.
Check it out.
I'm gonna go in here and check it out with him. Oh, this is nice. This is good.
What, Steve?
Nothing.
All right. Now, is this a sleeping bag? What is this, Cleetus?
That's a sleeping bag to go inside the tent.
Okay, well, where's the tent?
The tent's right here in my goddamn hand, Hank.
That's a 6-man tent?
That is a small tent.
You guys haven't even seen it yet. It's gonna be just fine.
So, where's your sleeping bag?
It's right there. Why is everybody getting all up on me for?
Where's the rest of the sleeping bag?
Yeah, we only have one sleeping bag?
Got one
That's
sleeping
two
bag.
of them, and I zipped them together.
Got one sleeping bag and what looks like a child's tent.
What? I don't. Yeah, we got a fire. We'll just sleep around the fire.
Where's your Uncle Hank gonna sleep?
Uncle Hank, you can sleep in the tent with me.
You guys get the tent set up, and I'm gonna do some reconnaissance.
There's some beers in the cooler there, Hank.
Do you have food?
Nobody's drinking anything till we get this all set up.
You've been drinking the entire time.
I haven't been drinking. I've been drinking water. Guys, you seem to forget that we're on an investigation. We're all going to be out in the woods. I don't know if any of them.
No one's forgetting that. That's what people are upset about.
All right. You know what? Fuck this thing. Never mind. Where's the chest? I want a beer.
Cal, are you going to do anything? You just going to see? You going to help my nephew out, or you just going to sit there and watch? Cleetus, I said no drinking until we get all the investigation worked out.
Pabst Blue Ribbon. That's where it's at. Gold mine. Gold. Didn't get a ribbon for being shitty. Got a ribbon because this is some excellent fucking beer.
Seeing a Sasquatch would actually be like incredible from like a scientific perspective, but I already feel very much in danger out here right now. So it actually would, I would just much rather not.
Hank gave me a Vicodin, so I'm feeling kind of good.
All right.
I got, here, I'll show you really quick. You can't really tell. I got really aggressive one day while I was working, and I slammed my hand down, and there were some staplers out on the counter that somebody left out.
Well, we've got the campsite set up. We got the tent set up. This is where we're going to be bivouacking tonight. Our next step is we need to put Cleetus in a Sasquatch outfit, and we're going to dig a pit, and we're actually going to try to catch a Sasquatch. It's not going to be easy, I'm not going to lie to you fellas, but I think we can do this. What do you think, Steve? Anyway, if we just work together and utilize the skills that we all have, I think this is going to be a success. So that's what's on the agenda. I want you to hang with us because things are going to get pretty exciting. I'm not going to lie to you. Being an animal control officer, I have access to different types of urine. We have a little quasi lab set up at the shop, and what we've done is we have mixed different types of animal urine in these vials. We have cat urine, dog urine, there's some possum. I've got a friend that works over at the zoo, and he actually got me some monkey piss. So we've got all kinds of different animal urine here, and what we're going to do, we're actually going to pour this on Cleetus, and being different types of animals, which Bigfoot likes to eat, I'm sure he's an opportunistic eater. I'm thinking, why not? We're thinking out of the box, and that's the only way you're going to catch something like a Sasquatch.
You like it?
Do I like it? You look just like what I think a Sasquatch would look like. Cleetus, can you make a Sasquatch noise or growl or something? You boys keep digging.
What was that, is that okay?
That was great, Cleetus.
Putting Cleetus in the Sasquatch costume. Well, I'm not a scientist. Maybe that would work. I don't know. I'd feel that the costume would probably smell weird, and I'm assuming that the Sasquatch is like an animal. It probably has like heightened sense and could probably smell that it's like some weird dude in a like polyester costume. But, you know, I guess the pee might help that.
Dig a hole in the meadow. Dig a hole in the cold, cold ground. Dig a hole in the meadow for to lay darling Corey down.
So once we get the pit dug, that's good, Cleetus. That's good, son. Once we get the pit dug, we get everything set. We're gonna put the piss on Cleetus, and we're just gonna wait and see what happens.
Anyone who calls themselves an expert and thinks they're going to catch a Sasquatch with a 6-foot hole is just out of their minds.
There ain't no secret to what we're doing. It's just something we all put our heads together and decided this is the best way to approach this situation. I've been in this business a long time. I know what I'm doing. Cleetus is learning the trade.
Damn straight, I'm learning the trade.
And
Pabst Blue Ribbon.
All right, Cleetus. So
this is so much cool.
So we're gonna get back with you, and we're gonna see what happens. Well, that looks good. I like it. I like it, fellas.
Make a little manhole. You'll fall right into that.
Cleetus, I got you away from everybody because I have one more secret weapon that I want to use. Okay?
What's that, Hank?
I'm going to tie used tampons on your suit. Okay? And that's just another tool we can use.
Used tampons, Hank?
Used tampons. It's no
That's
big.
kind of disgusting.
Well, it may be disgusting to you and me, but it's not going to be disgusting to Sasquatch. So, I'm going to tie them on your suit. It's not going to be any big deal. I'm not even going to tell you where I got them.
You really think we got to use used tampons?
We don't have to, but I think it would behoove us to do that.
All right, Hank. Well, if that's what you think, then I guess that's what I'll do.
If you got a problem with it, we won't do it.
No, I don't want to not do it. I can do it. I can do it. It's just
you smell awful, Clea. I'm telling you right now. I'm not lying to you.
Well, yeah, you guys squirt me with piss.
So let's go ahead and get the tampons tied onto your suit, and then we'll start this baby up. Okay?
Sure. Yeah. All right.
I'd be down. I'm going to the church. I'm going to go to the tent.
Well, hold on, Steve.
Can I go with Steve?
Yeah, go ahead and hit the road. Yeah. I'll stay here. You know what? There ain't no reason why we all can't go back to the tent.
We got the walkie-talkie.
We got the walkie-talkie. Cleetus is out there. I mean, he'll call us if anything happens. Let's head on back to the tent. You ready? Nephew, we're gonna head on back to the tent. I want you to keep communication up and let us know what's going on out there.
You guys are going back to the tent. What are you going back to the tent for?
Cleetus, there ain't no sense in us hanging around out here staring at you when nothing's going on. We're going to go back to the tent, get refreshed. You need to stay out there, stay focused. Make sure you're mentally prepared to deal with anything that walks up on you, okay?
Hank, I'm kind of getting hot inside this suit, and I don't know if I can do it anymore.
You'll do it, Cleetus. You're not doing it for me, you're not doing it for you, you're doing it for the Lord, all right?
Hank is gone. He's done. He passed out. We're just pretty much sitting around here until I really don't know. I'm actually feeling a lot better about stuff. This is like, an enormous waste of time and so stupid, but our little idea that we were having is looking pretty good right about now. I really feel like if we'd come out here for that purpose, this couldn't have gone better. The whole catching a Sasquatch thing is still absolutely like hilarious. I couldn't feel less optimistic about that. But amassing a library of footage of Hank and Cleetus acting like assholes is going great. Hank, wake up! Wake up right now!
We got one.
Wait, what's wake up right now? Hold on, dude. Come on.
We got one. Stay close behind me. You guys don't go too far ahead. You guys don't get too far ahead of me. There's somebody. Looks like we got us a Sasquatch. I'm not sure. It looks like something's going on with Cleetus.
I thought it was you, Hank. And
What the hell? He's got
leg.
tampons. Oh, we gotta get him to a hospital. That would be a real good idea, but we're gonna have to carry him out of here. And why the hell are there tampons on his leg?
What do you think? What's wrong with him?
Get this guy. He got shot. That's what's wrong with him. What's wrong with you?
Hey, guys.
All right. Now, come on. We've got to get him out of here. I need some help from you guys.
Okay. How are we gonna move him?
What did my crew learn today looking for Sasquatch? Well, number one, I think they learned that the wilderness is a lot more dangerous than they probably thought it was.
It's not. Don't make it his fault.
Especially when you throw in a couple of redneck hunters that's all only intention is to
We've
go
got
out
to get
there
him
and
out of
kill
here. I need
things.
some help from you guys.
But I think they learned to work together, especially towards the end when everybody pitched together and, lifted Cleetus up and got him out of there and straight to the hospital.
What just happened?
I guess you saw it. We're out hunting, my son and I. This joker in a monkey suit jumps out, starts coming at us. My son shot him. Now that's the memory he's going to have of today of shooting this guy. We came out here to do a little hunt. Instead of a buck, he shot a human being. Now I don't get it. I don't know why do they let people like this walk around?
So you guys are going to trick Sasquatch into falling into a hole.
I guess so. Yeah.
Do you think that's going to work?
Probably the best part about all of this is how Hank talks about being a man of the Lord, like, constantly. And yet his alcoholism has driven him to... It's been a problem every time I've been around him. For instance, I feel completely confident speaking, just bad-mouthing the hell out of him right now, even though he's right there. Because I know He is completely drunk, passed out cold. He ain't waking up.
I'd let you in, but there's all kinds of sensors in there.
Is this their like
motion
zombie bunker?
detectors.
Yeah.
Cleetus,
You weren't there for that.
Guy.
That was
He
like the first
set up all the
episode.
motion,
Do you see inside of the
sensors
zombie bunker?
and
They
detectors.
wouldn't
So
let
if anybody
anybody
wanted
in
to
there.
go in there, they might get a few feet in there.
They wouldn't get very far, let me tell you.
So, that's pretty much what we got going back here. It doesn't have nothing to do with ghosts or Bigfoot or aliens or anything, but I think the zombie apocalypse is something to be worried about. You want your face eaten off, Cleet?
Hell fucking no.
It's not even like a good shed. No, I think they're making all that shit up. They said there was a bunch of nice stuff in there.
Motion sensors.
Yeah, and whatever, I have a feeling it's probably not the case.
I think Cleetus thinks there's motion sensors.
Well, he says he put them in there.
I think he thinks there's motion sensors. I think Hank gave him, like, I don't know, old speakers or something. Have him set them up.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch, you guys.
Folks, I'm Hank Sturgess with the Paranormal Hunters, and supposedly we have a surprise in store for us. Cleetus has told us to be right here and wait for him because he's got something special for the crew. So what we're going to do right now is just wait and see. Well, there he is right there. But what in the hell?
Check it out, Hank. What do you think?
Is this yours, Cleet?
Yeah, I got it for the show.
I feel like the Lord is just really looking out for me, because everything's just been so easy and just falling into place. It's like the stars are just aligning for me, because ever since we started doing this, you know, it's not easy to go out and do these investigations, and this is going to add a whole new element having this vehicle, and I just feel really good, and like things are really coming along for us.
I am so proud of him, and I know his father, Pastor Buck, is too. Cleetus has worked at the Dairy Freeze, worked his butt off to buy this vehicle. And what it's going to do, it's going to enhance our investigations. Folks, if you think that was cool, let us show you what we got in store for you now.
How are you guys gonna get in the car? You taped over the door.
We're truly blessed.
We're doing the Lord's work.
This ain't biblical.
And we're paranormal hunters. So, Hank, what do you think's on the menu today?
Well, Cleetus, I don't want to be too mysterious or anything, but I've gotten a call from a gentleman, and it sounds very, very interesting. So I'm going to kind of keep quiet on this, and I want you guys, you, Steve, and Cal, to just give me your thoughts when we get there and meet him. And I want to take you folks right along with us because this is going to be an exciting day.
It all started about 2 months ago. It's a little bit crazy just to tell this story. I couldn't even believe it myself. After all this crazy stuff started happening, I started to find my goats dead up in the hill where my little ranch is at. And
Let's cut to the chase. Your chupacabra isn't your normal garden variety creature. It is a goat-sucking, blood-drinking danger to society. I don't have to go any further because I know exactly what we're dealing with. It's an old nemesis of mine, and we call him the chupacabra. Now, for you folks that don't speak Espanol, that is goat sucker in Spanish.
So we're going out to look for a chupacabra, which this time last year, maybe I believed in, but knowing that Hank believes in things, is maybe making me more skeptical than I've ever been in my entire life. It doesn't really matter to me at all anymore because I stopped caring about the likelihood of us finding anything paranormal just months and months ago.
Steve needs to relax a little bit. Steve gets too wound up. He's needs to quit being so afraid of things and put his big boy pants on and just basically trust in Hank.
Hank, are you sure that's a good idea while I'm driving on the road like this?
Cleetus, I'm not driving, you are.
Well, yeah, but what if something happens, like, I don't know, what if a cop pulls us over?
He's not going to pull us over if you keep your speed down.
I am.
Here, grab a hold of that.
Well, okay.
Honestly.
We're going to concentrate, because we're religious too, Raul.
Yeah, here, let me see. Give me it.
Saul seems pretty cool. I feel really bad for him because he has no idea what he's getting involved with. I mean, I don't know if he really thinks there's a chupacabra or not, but this is really, I mean, I'm sure this is going to be just a terrible experience for him.
Yeah, okay. I get it.
A little bit of tequila never hurt anyone, right?
Oh,
I just got this.
Grandma. Steve, you want to try some of that, Cal?
I'm actually surprised Steve even showed up.
Cleetus, grab just a little drink of that.
man.
I shouldn't be drinking while I'm driving. That's against the law, Hank. I don't
Cal,
think I'm
let me see that
comfortable with that.
Let me see that bottle. Oh, let me see the bottle. Yeah.
For reals?
You guys.
Here, Cleetus, just take a little drink. It ain't gonna hurt you.
Okay, well,
This is in honor of his grandma.
only in honor of your grandma, Saul.
So I'm not thrilled that there's now footage of me in the car with these people drinking, driving, and singing like super offensive song.
I live in El Rancho. I work for $5 a day.
I always see Lucy. She gives me her pussy and takes my $5 away. What? Oh shit.
Hank getting drunk should be a bigger problem than it is, but it's just like such a regular part of everything sucking and being so stupid now that it seems alarmingly easy to accept that he's like just really trashed.
Steve, you can't go 100% all the time. Listen, why don't you run up to the store, Gary, and get me some wine coolers so I can mix it with the last of this tequila.
All right, sure.
That would probably be better.
I don't have anything else to do right
Hey,
now,
if
so
I
give
give
me
you
your
some
money,
money, will
Hank.
you get me a sandwich?
Yep, everybody give me money.
Well, I don't.
Hey, he's gonna go to the store and get some stuff for
We'll get
us.
some beers, man. Maybe a little bit more tequila, guys. What do you think?
I don't have any.
You know what? I
money.
don't have my wallet on me. I could pay you back though.
You know what?
No, I need
Go buy
cash up
some.
front.
That's
All right.
There you go. Go take care
All right,
of it.
Steve, go over
I
there
got
and
you
take
guys.
care of that. And we're going to be trying to decide what needs to
I think I might go swimming.
next be done. Well, just be careful, Cleetus.
Take your time, buddy.
Good
Take your
God.
time. There's no hurry at all.
Well, I'll take my time. So they're all totally wasted, and Hank sent me in here to get him mixers. So I would say that this is so far going exactly like I expected it would.
Oh, good. This is what I would like to do this every
Do you
day.
remember my name now? What do you think?
Okay.
How you feeling, buddy? I feel great. Nah, you know what? You should get a little bit more women, too. More, buddy, right there. 30 minutes. More, man. Come on.
You spoke up Mary Jane to escape reality.
Oh.
Well, this is reality. Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah, I can't believe it. I mean, technology's come just so far. Is that the tequila?
That's the last of the
Last of the Mohicans.
When I cast that demon out of that horse, I stepped
I
out.
want to see that. I want to see that happen.
Well, first you got to find a possessed horse, and they don't just come around every minute.
I feel really weird. Oh man, I feel real good. I've never felt. Whew.
Cleetus, get in control of yourself. You got children out there that are watching us.
I'm fine. I'm
We're
just.
supposed to be setting an example.
How have a drag of that?
Okay.
Cal, what, are you filming me? Dude, don't film me when I'm not wearing my hair. I don't like not being seen. Dude, stop filming me! Cal, don't film me. I don't like it. God, you can't use that in the video. You can't put that in there. I don't want people seeing me without my hair, okay? This is just not...
That guy stole your car, huh?
What?
Oh, fuck.
Did you get my mixers? Folks, it didn't work out the way we planned today. We had a few technical difficulties. Everybody's safe, though. We've had our automobile stolen from us. I got Pastor Buck Sturgess on 18th Street, my brother, coming to pick us up. So it could have been a lot worse. Cleetus, you got insurance on your vehicle?
No, I don't got fucking insurance. I didn't plan on some Mexican asshole stealing my fucking car.
Well, anyway, folks, I want you to
I
stay.
knew that. Oh my
Get
God.
ready for next episode because I think it's going to be a humdinger. All right?
I feel a little bad because I probably pissed off Cleetus at the river. But I'm pretty sure that Mexican dude pissed him off even more, so I'm off the hook. Thanks, Mexican dude.
I have 100% faith that Cleetus will pick it right up. And
Look at these two dumb bastards. Look at him. Him, I legitimately don't like as a human being. He, I feel some pity for. Really. He's never going to have a normal life. Pretty much isn't smart enough to realize that he should not idolize his uncle. Look at him. Look at his dumb face. Look at him. It's kind of sad. It's kind of tragic.
we'll just see where it goes.
So why don't you introduce yourself to the audience?
I'm Cleetus Sturgess.
Awesome. Real good, Cleetus.
Hello folks, I'm Hank Sturgess and that's Cleetus Sturgess, and welcome to the Paranormal Hunters. What we got for you today is a gentleman contacted me on Facebook, or what was it? Craigslist, and informed me that they've got some paranormal activity going on at their bar. Now the bar is situated inside a condominium. It's pretty high class. So we're looking at the three areas of interest right here: the bar, storage, and the pool. So, and we also have a special guest for you today, and hopefully they're going to stay on for the duration of how long ever we do this. But what say we go out there and meet this gentleman, find out what's going on, and maybe we can figure out some way to help this guy out.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, let's saddle up. Let's get ready to roll. We're truly blessed.
We're doing the Lord's work.
This ain't biblical.
And we're paranormal hunters.
Steve, good to see you.
Hello.
How you doing, Steve?
Good. How you doing?
You must be Sarah Brown.
I am.
Hi, Sarah. I'm Cleetus.
That's Cleetus. I'm Hank Sturgess.
So you're like a psychic or something, or?
That's what they call me.
Nice. That's cool.
I've been a spirit translator, that's what I call myself, since I was probably 5 or 6. I want to say I was probably just born with disability.
Damn.
That's The Exorcist, isn't it? Ain't that the song they play in The Exorcist?
I don't know. I thought it was Bach or Beethoven or Mozart or one of them dudes.
Okay, Haunted Bar. This one's going to be really, really, really good, I think. Because we're not there yet, and Hank's already kind of drunk.
Hey, where'd Steve go?
So I'm pretty much ready for that to just, hit terminal velocity, and then I'm going to just scram ASAP. And in the meanwhile, we've got the psychic girl, and not totally sure I believe in anything she's saying, but it is better than hanging out with Cleetus and Hank all day. So, I mean, this is looking up.
Today we'll be working with some incense. I've got lemongrass. This is a really high frequency energy and it's going to shift the vibrational frequencies around the space, and that's going to be so cool for this condo here, and all the people are going to feel a shift immediately.
Do you know that I once cast a demon out of a horse?
Wow, that is high quality work. I know that's...
I actually got shot one time. I was in an ape suit and I got shot while we were hunting for a live Sasquatch. It was live fire ammunition, and I nearly died that day.
It was pretty touch and go
Yeah.
there for a while, Cleetus.
You were in an ape suit?
In my head, we had to kind of think like a monkey. So Hank came up with this idea that he could put me in an ape suit, and we went out onto the site. And basically what we did is we dug this big old hole.
Well, we can show that to her later, Cleetus.
Oh, okay.
Some of the clips and everything.
Yeah, but
Right
it
now.
was exciting.
All right, so 3, 2, 1.
Folks, we're here with Rob and Amy, the owners of the bar here, and I'm going to ask them, could you tell me in your own words what's going on here? What have you noticed, witnessed?
Well, we're not really sure. Not really sure, and then that's why I called you guys. It just seems to be something strange. It's normally I can figure things out, and she's having a hard time with stuff. It seems to be that when she leaves work and we go home, something seems to follow her, if you will.
So I've got us some crystal wands, and they're almost like little extenders. So as you're kind of pulsating through the space, if you feel any warmth or any magnetic feelings in your hand, then you'll know that there might be something going on. I am getting a little bit of a sense of something, kind of in this space that may want to clear and transcend. So maybe we could just take a quick walk around. I'm feeling a little bit of blue over here.
Blue?
Blue.
Blue.
Blue's usually some sort of teaching energy, some sort of teaching spirit.
Okay, I'm feeling it myself. Yeah?
Oh yeah, now that you say something, Hank, I kind of feel the blue too.
It's kind of like a...
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's getting bigger.
A teaching.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
getting really,
yeah, like
really
you can
big.
really learn something from what's going on in the present.
Okay, I'm feeling a little bit of purple around here.
Purple. Now, what's purple mean?
Could be someone's guardian angel, a protective energy.
Oh yeah.
I feel the same thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of chilly in here. Are you guys picking up on that too? I'm kind of like it. Like
It's always a little cool in here.
yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, it feels like it's getting colder.
It's a basement, and there's probably not any heating down here. So
That's logical.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense too. Shit.
Guys, I know Steve went off to the restroom real quick, but let me get you guys a drink.
Really?
We're coming over and, trying to talk about
If I told you I'd been waiting, I'd be understating. Just been wondering if she'd ever come along. In this wide world, 3 billion women, and my head can't keep from swimming. 'Cause as far as I'm concerned, they've got it wrong.
So Cleetus has got the psychic over there. This is probably the closest he's come to nailing a chick in his life. He's really, really going for it. She's pretty drunk. he's got her over there like looking at swans over by like a lake. So if he pulls this off, it's going to be incredible. But
Something's going on. Oh shit,
No, it's okay. It's just shit. God damn it. Are you
he's still going to try. He's not going to give up on this. This is not a deal breaker for him. Watch.
I'm gonna have Steve take her side.
No, I can take her home. I don't mind taking her
I
home.
need you here for the investigation, Cleetus.
Hank, I got puke on my pants.
We can take care of that. You're my right-hand man, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
Settle down, Cleetus.
This is retarded.
What's retarded is you trying to make bug eyes at that psychic over there. Feed the ducks. I think I know what's going on.
Oh, thank you, Hank. You're gonna help me?
I'm gonna help you.
Okay.
I've dealt with a few incidences like this before, and I think we've got something that's going to be able to help you and get your life back on track.
Okay.
Come here, Cal.
Okay.
I know what the problem is.
Okay.
This woman has a succubus attached to her.
Oh shit.
And it's pulling energy out of her.
Okay. What the hell's a succubus?
A succubus is a spirit creature from hell that pulls energy out of an individual.
Oh,
and
Jesus.
before you know it, she's just going to be like a ball of jelly on the floor. So we got to do an exorcism.
Okay.
It's unorthodox.
Wait, does her husband know about this?
He doesn't know we're going to give her an exorcism.
Whoa, you think we should be giving her an exorcism without her husband knowing?
Do you think we should wait when time's a big factor here? I say let's get the team together, go up to the apartment.
Okay.
And do what we have to do.
You know how to perform an exorcism.
I exorcised a demon from a horse, if you forgot. Okay?
That's true. Okay.
So let's get it done.
Cal, are you okay with this?
We're not going to do anything crazy, right?
I mean,
we're going to do whatever it takes to get this succubus out of her.
How are we going to get her to let us give her an exorcism?
We're going to sedate her. I'd like to apologize to you folks out there for this investigation going kind of wacky.
Did he have to call the cops? I just don't even get it.
It's not our fault they got the wrong impression of what we were trying to do to help that lady.
Yeah, we were just trying to save her, get the incubus out of her or whatever.
Well, what we got to concentrate on now is getting out of here while the getting's good.
Yeah.
Because they're going to throw one of us in the hoosgow.
Oh, shit.
And
Oh, shit.
What is it? Cal, for God's sake.
Shit.
Sweet
Seriously?
Jesus.
Yeah. Oh, crap.
What?
Okay, just stay calm. Just stay calm. We don't need to panic. Okay,
Is there a door over there? Or are they
I'm
gonna
not
come
running.
I don't know.
I'm staying here. I ain't running.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit.
I'll fly away,
Hey!
I'll fly away in the morning. When I die, hallelujah, bye bye.
Yeah, there he is.
Fly away.
Oh, shit.
I'll fly away in the morning.
Hank. Oh, shit. Unfortunately, right now, the lady that we were doing the exorcist on, she apparently had a heart attack. I'm not really sure what happened. There was some convulsions, and the next thing I know, the police department and the fire department showed up and carried her out on a stretcher. So she's being taken to the hospital right now. Hopefully, nothing too bad happens. I'm not sure if it's because of the stress from the exorcism. I don't know.
Hey, stop. You can stop that shit.
Hey, sir.
Out.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Look, it's a total misunderstanding. Uncle Hank didn't know what he was doing. He just had maybe one more or two drinks. Normally, he's not like this, I promise.
Nothing wrong with my wife. She's not possessed.
Okay.
Everything's fine.
Okay, yeah.
All right? I'm trying to be real cool about it.
Okay,
But
yeah.
I can get uncool real fast.
Okay, I understand.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Told you to
what's
stop.
going on with Uncle Hank?
I have no clue. Don't care.
Now.
Okay,
Now.
okay,
Oh,
okay.
shit.
I'm
Now.
leaving. We're leaving. Okay. Sorry.
Okie doke. So we're making a movie. Neither Cal nor I have ever made a movie before, but we've got all this neat equipment here that we are using. It's actually pretty fun. It's a lot of work. Cal and I are kind of the last men standing involved with Hank Sturgess and the Paranormal Hunters. And what we're doing is we are going to take all the footage from the living hell that was our lives, and we are going to kind of put together something so that people can really know what it was like to be around Hank. Clearly, he's a complete idiot, and that's really coming across pretty well, I think, here. At the end of the day, because Cal never got paid.
Nope.
Cal never got paid. I wasn't going to get paid, but I still kind of want revenge a little bit. And more importantly, I just think there's a lot of potential here. I think that this could be entertaining for people who didn't have to live it firsthand. And it's coming together.
All this stuff has got demonic presence written all over it.
Even this, Hank, you think?
I know it does. What is that, one of them tie babies? They're
Yeah.
easy to be infiltrated. Tie babies are the worst.
It's like those black dudes on the railroad. You should sing a song. I think I should be smoking while I'm doing this.
Dig a hole in the meadow. Dig a hole in the cold, cold ground. Dig a hole in the meadow for to lay darling Corey down. Wake up, darling Corey, and quit your hanging round my bed. Hard liquor has ruined my body, and pretty women have killed me almost dead. Dig a hole in the meadow. Dig a hole in the cold, cold ground. Dig a hole in the meadow for to lay darling Corey down. singing. Can't you hear that mournful sound? Well, they're preaching Corey's funeral and some lonesome burying ground. Dig a hole in the meadow. Dig a hole in the cold, cold ground. Dig a hole in the meadow for to lay darling Corey down. Dig a hole in the meadow. Dig a hole in the cold, cold ground. Dig a hole in the meadow for to lay darling Corey down.
How do you explain the chandeliers?
Oh my Jesus Christ.
They were moving. You saw them.